Greetings and salutations. My name is Tish, and welcome to the Artist Haven, where home plus art equals heart. In this live video broadcast, it is learning time with me and my pal, Clara. Hello, Clara.
Hello! Or howdy.
Hello. Howdy, howdy, howdy.
All the hellos.
All the hellos are
Uh-oh.
saying
I think I got...
hello.
Okay,
No,
okay.
I had it up. I have it on
Oh.
because I can't get my other monitor to work, and I just gave up on it. So I have no sound effects. I'm down to one monitor. It's just, and it's it's like starting to rain, and then it stops, and I'm just done with today already.
It's a Monday. How did we end up with 3 Mondays this week? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't know. I think this is Monday number 4 for me. So yeah. But what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be using acrylic paint as an adhesive on tumblers. I'm going to be doing a vase. I'm going to practice on one first just to see how it works. And then I have this other one that I want to put black glitter around the top, but I didn't know how I was going to do it. And so I'm going to do that on top. So we'll see how this goes. I need to get a cup.
Well, I found a bunch of old craft paint in the garage when I was doing some clean out. And I thought this would be a perfect project for us to use it with.
Yep. Sounds good to me. Okay, so.
And there's another extra special element to it. It's glow in the dark paint, so I don't know what that's going to do either.
Oh, that'll be fun.
Uh-huh.
So I'm going to mix up, because I have this idea. I don't know how good of an idea it is, but we're just going to roll with it. I'm going to mix up some glitter. I don't know what happened to this lid. This lid like completely broke. It's like completely broken.
Oh no.
It's like not even a lid anymore.
Whoops.
Well, I'll just have to be careful with it until I can figure out what I'm going to do with it. I'm mixing this, I'm using this Virtus, it's a glitter paint additive, but it's actually less expensive to buy it this way than it is to buy them in the little things that you get at the craft store, so that's what I use. I'm mixing this one. This is the iridescent, whoa, dropping stuff. Oh, glitter bomb.
Yeah, we have the potential for some serious glitter bombs.
This is the black holographic. It's not really black. I would say it's more blue than black. And then I mixed it with the iridescent, just this iridescent glitter. So, because iridescent picks up the colors around it. So we'll see what happens with it. I'm going to put this on the big section of this vase. And what I did is I stuck 2 rulers so my lines are kind of straight. I just stuck 2 rulers and then in there so I could kind of figure out what was going on. But now that I don't need them, I'm going to pull them out because they're kind of cumbersome. So I'm going to do just the plain black glitter on here first. And I figured the way I saw most people doing this, and this is something that I saw on YouTube's and stuff, so I should have grabbed a bigger paintbrush because this is going to be, it's going to take me forever. And this is just some of that spree craft paint outdoor Mars Black. So that's what I'm using. I got to use it up. Not real keen on how it worked. I mean, for someone that's just starting out, it's good, but I probably want to be more careful.
I figured I'd pre-tape this and just unveil tape as I go. I don't know. Sound like a good plan to me.
Sounds like a plan to me. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna wipe off this excess though, because I don't want glitter sticking to all this. Okay, I probably need to come over more so you guys can see.
Kind of taping straight lines on a wine tumbler, which is kind of a.
That's an oxymoron, isn't it? I mean, and the more wine you drink, the more crooked the line gets. So what is it really?
That's true. Yeah, what does it matter?
You start it off crooked, and then maybe you'll see it straight. Okay, so let's do this.
Stay. It keeps on the roll.
You're not talking to Zoe.
No, I'm talking to the wine tumbler. And this is without the wine.
This is without the wine. Excuse me. All this dust that I've been stirring up, cleaning the garage, has finally gotten to me, and I'm all congested now.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah.
That can get pretty bad. Do you open up the garage doors when you're working in there?
Yeah, I do, except for today it's been raining, so I don't want it to... I have my garage door open.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, you know what I forgot to do is I forgot to turn off my fans or turn down my fans. Yeah, Tish.
Oh, is that what the sound is? Somebody was asking.
Yeah.
I just saw that. Is that rain I hear? Let's see. We got Cheryl in the house, Janice, Diane. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. All right, let's see how this works. Oops.
Are you already on the painting? Dang.
Yeah, I prepped my tumbler. I was up at 5 o'clock this morning, so.
Well, I was kind of up at 5. my cat has trained me well. She likes to get fed early in the morning, and she has found a way to get me out of bed. She starts scratching on things that I think are important. You know, it's like,
Yeah.
no, don't scratch on my bed. You know, no, don't scratch up this or that. You know, yeah, gets me up. Does a good job. So, but I have perfected the zombie walk, and I will go feed her and then go probably back to bed.
Yeah, I feed her before I go to bed. So I feed her once in the morning, you know, like when I'm making my breakfast, she gets breakfast. And then she gets dry food at night for sure.
I've thought about getting her an auto feeder.
I don't like that. I don't know. It just I don't know. I suppose
Not the kind that leave the food out all the time, you know, that and just automatically refills, because I think she would be a round thing in a short period of time.
Rhea, I always left dry food out for her like all day and all night, and I've always had that for her, so she's learned that it's always going to be there, so she doesn't overeat.
Oh, that's good. I've had a kitty cat that would be really cool about that, and I've also had one that would like, oh, good to eat it all, thanks.
Yeah, thank you. I need to eat.
She gained so much weight in a short period of time. I was like, okay, clearly that is not a good idea for you.
Yeah, kidding.
All right, so I've got this mostly covered in lines of tape, and I'm going to start off with the big section first, and then unveil the tape and repaint that section. I guess that's my theory. That's my theory. I'm sticking to it.
Little hint.
Yeah.
Leave an edge. Like if you stop painting and start painting, leave an edge so you can have a clean start and stop. See how I left a little bit like right there? You see that? Probably hard to see because it's black on black. But that way you're not like glitter painting.
Glitter painting? Huh.
Yeah.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be glitter painting as I'm looking at this going, So, let's see. The first one. Do we want to do something special with the first one? Yes. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean, uh-oh?
Whenever she says hang on, it always means something's going to happen. I'm just saying, if you leave yourself a little line, you won't get glitter in your paint that you're like spreading out. You know what I mean?
Yes. So it won't blend and get all and contaminate the next line?
Right. All right. Let me put the glitter on here, and then I'm going to go turn off that fan so it's not
being so noisy.
Yeah.
Since I have shades of blues and stuff, I figured I'd do something a little fancier for the larger space. So.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing here. See, I've got just like the regular black, and then I've got the holographic with the iridescent, and it looks really cool. I just hope my lines are relatively straight. I did this at 6 o'clock this morning, so.
Yeah.
And anybody who knows me can attest to the fact that I am not a morning person. I just get up early because that's just how I've been doing my life for the last few years. So, all right.
I'm a morning person if I absolutely have to be a morning person.
I don't like being a morning person.
All right. Am I in the screen? I am not in the screen most of this. Okay, let me adjust that.
All right. Now you should be able to hear me better. Sorry about that, y'all.
All right, so I guess the trick is to do this while the paint is still wet. Uh-oh. I think it's really quiet. Oh, okay.
So you gotta move really, really quickly. Okay, my chair is like all kitty wampus. Okay. So we're gonna do this next line, and then we're gonna take the tape off. Now that I have kind of a idea how this is gonna work, I will do it on my dragon one.
I'm sorry, you had me a dragon, what?
I have this one here that has the dragon on it from the transparency, but the edge of the resin turned out all wonky. So instead of putting another coat of resin, I was trying to find a way to add some glitter and not have to use glue. And I'm liking this because I can see where I have paint. You know, it's like, okay, I need to go thicker in this spot because I can see through the glass, or I can see, you know, with glue, you can't do that.
Okay, I kind of want to pat it down.
I didn't, but go ahead. Yeah, I didn't. I just tapped it. I just let it tap off. Go for it. See what happens. But we're here to learn, right?
Yep. You can easily say, yep, don't do that or do that.
That didn't sound very convincing, Clara.
Do I now?
I said that didn't sound very convincing.
I'm doing it.
Okay.
I proceeded with caution with one finger, and now I'm up to 2 or 3.
She dipped her toe in it, and then she proceeded.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have glitter all over me.
And this is a problem why?
I don't want to look like I've been, going places.
What
So
places? You live out in the country in the middle of nowhere.
We can get fancy out here in the country. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes. Yes, you can.
All right. Attempt to pour that back in the cup. Haha. All right.
I mean,
So
you guys can't hear that. I can hear it.
hear what?
My tummy growling.
Oh, yeah, mine is too. Okay, more coming off. All right, forget this. We're going to contaminate the glitter. It's just happening.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
if it's humid enough and you're fast enough at putting the paint down, I think you could do the whole tumbler area that you want to do. I mean, if you live in Arizona, probably not so much because it's dry there. But if it's humid enough, I think you could do the whole top or whatever section it is that you're glittering.
Things got very quiet.
So concentrating. What is it that Sue says? They're arty. Okay. My glitter is very fine and you cannot tap it. I just thought I would try.
Uh-huh.
And it didn't work.
Yeah, I ordered a kit off of Amazon and it had like, I don't know, 40 colors, 50 colors, whatever. And it comes in these little bitty vials. It's like, let's dump the whole thing on there. These are too tiny for me to deal with.
Okay. Well, that's okay. I don't know. I kind of like the texture of the paint too. It gives it kind of a texture. I kind of foobarred that one up, but we're going to go with it. So.
Okay.
Okay, so. And so.
We're looking like we know what we're doing here.
I know. What's wrong with us?
Don't tell anybody.
Okay, I'm going to let this sit up a little bit. I'm going to put that over here. I'm going to do this one, but I'm going to do this one with this glitter. Whoop! I almost spilled the whole glitter on the table. That would have been bad.
Oh, you got like two you're working back and forth between?
Yeah. I figured I'd just go with it.
Be responsible. Okay. Actually plan ahead, unlike me.
Hey, no, this is not planning ahead. This is like me going, meh, I can do that. Okay, so you don't want to put a lot of paint on there. Like you don't want to gob it on there, but you do want a nice layer.
Yeah. Oops.
I'm going to try and do this all at one time. Look at me go.
I would, but I'll screw up my piece if I look at you.
Well, yeah, I know. I don't want you to screw up your stuff. And I think what's kind of nice about this is if it goes someplace where you don't want it to go, it'll just come off with a little bit of, green scrubby action or something. All right, I think we're good.
I just look at the chat just for a second, and I'm looking at Cheryl's comment, and I can't even pronounce what she's typed in. Be weary. Oh, quiet. I get what she's doing.
Very, very
Very, very
quiet.
quiet. Okay. I had to read it a couple times to get it.
It's okay. We're not fully caffeinated yet.
No.
I'm not caffeinated at all. I haven't made any coffee. I have to go to the store and get some more of my sweetener. So I've just been drinking water the last 2 days.
Well, that's a good thing.
Yeah, but it doesn't have any caffeine, so I'm a little bit on the grumpy side. I'm not a morning person, I'm telling you.
Well, don't they have some caffeinated water?
Not that it's not full of sucralose or something nasty.
Oh.
The naughty vase, I had to spick and spot him.
No. All right. Tape is pulling off all my primer I sprayed.
Did you use regular masking tape or did you use painter's tape?
I used painter's tape.
Really? And it's still pulling it off? Weird.
Yeah, maybe I didn't have a thick enough coat, or it didn't cure long enough.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to leave that sit for a minute. We're going to clean up our mess. Maybe, if I don't make a bigger mess. Okay. So, move that over there because that's open glitter. Let's close this. I still can't believe that lid locked up. That's funny. Okay, put the paints and glitter way over there. Move this way over there so I don't put my elbow in it. Okay, hang on 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. I didn't want to cough in everybody's ear, but my nose has finally said, it's enough. We can't handle it anymore.
To
Abandon ship. Abandon ship. Okay, so I'm taking off this tape very, very slowly.
You sure we're not doing a theme here? Glitter, taking off the tape, very slowly.
Very, very slowly.
Insert Magic Mike's music here. Okay.
Okay, there's one done. Okay, now I gotta find where the other one started.
A little spot here.
I'm curious to see how the glow in the dark paint works with the glitter.
It'll probably get muffled a bit, because of the coverage.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
I wonder if you used an iridescent glitter.
Yeah, if I did some kind of clear glitter, probably would have shown through a bit. If it's decent glow in the dark paint too. That's assuming.
That's the other thing. I
Yeah.
got a little fat here. Slow down, Tish. Slow and steady.
Considering it started off with the name Kids Decor, it's probably not a high quality paint.
Probably not. But you never know. Sometimes the kids' stuff can be pretty good.
That's true.
Okay.
Well, this is a good way to use up all that craft paint that you're not interested in, or maybe it's starting to go old. Turn it into glue.
Yeah, that's what I'm using. That's why I'm using the Spree E paint. It's not that it's a bad paint. It's just not real good one either. I mean, for practicing acrylic pouring, it's a great paint because it's cheap. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. See? Bada bing, bada boom. I like it because it darkens it. We're gonna let that sit there. Okay, flub it up.
Big old blob of paint there. And get that off. All right.
Fix this little boo-boo that I did.
Did you make a mess?
I bumped the paint on the top. That's okay. What for is to practice and to play. Okay, don't flip it up on the bottom, Tish.
I don't have many places I can actually tap it now. It's so covered.
There we go. There's that.
Ah, man, just one little spot.
So I probably wouldn't do this with a really a really super chunky glitter.
You mean like the first one I did?
Yeah,
Okay.
probably. Okay, so let's see what it looks like.
Find the iridescent glitter. I think I'm going to sprinkle over the whole thing just to make sure everything's covered. Well, there comes a big old blob of tape off, or paint off. Great. Meaning my priming paint.
I've had that happen, but mine were plastic. All right, that looks really cool. Check it out. Glitter and a dragon.
Nice.
And the line is actually straight, and I just eyeballed that one. You know, that's the funny thing. After doing all the creative stuff for so long, I'm actually pretty good at eyeballing stuff.
Yep.
I won't say perfect because sometimes I get a little bit off, but I just go with the flow. All right.
Doing a lot of graphic design in the past and all that. I'm pretty good at eyeballing and also centering things too.
Yeah. I think it also depends on how much energy you have. If you're depleted in energy in any kind of way, you're going to be off.
Yeah.
Okay, we got glitter paper, more glitter paper. Great. Okay. So I'm going to let mine dry, and then I'm hoping this weekend to get my other tumbler turner built. I got to see if I can get my phone to cooperate so I can record it. because I'm not going to do the construction in here. I'm going to do it in the big garage or outside. 1 to 2. So.
Yep.
There we go. I'm all cleaned up. See Clara's.
I'm working on it.
Looks cool though. So did you just like freehand that or
Freehand all these straight lines? Mm-hmm, right. You're really. Oh crap! There's a little spot I barely didn't get paint on. I need itty bitty brush. I'll be back. Let's see. Let's get brush. I don't know if I can get too far away from the phone, so the phone's coming with me. Tiny, tiny, tiny. That I might do. Oh, that'll do. Liner brush.
there you go, that'll work.
You have me full screen running around the studio?
Yep. It's
Great.
Adventures with Clara today.
Great. Let's see. Where was it?
Wonder, I would probably let these sit, what, 24 hours? Just to let it, make sure it's got a nice hard set. And then spray them with a clear.
Yeah, definitely spray it with a clear or something.
And then epoxy over it. That'll look kind of cool if I did it with a matte clear. I finally found matte clear. We had to go all the way to Paducah to get it. But if I spray this with a matte clear, that might frost this glass up a little bit. So that'll look cool. Oh, I forgot you're still on. You're still on full screen. This is why Tish needs caffeine.
I'm buffering. Are we offline?
No, we're still good.
Okay.
You're froze.
I froze?
You're froze.
Hopefully come back soon.
Everybody's still sleeping, Cheryl. Because if I didn't have 101 things to do today, I would still be in bed because this whole sinus thing is like tearing me down. But I think if I spray this with clear, I think it'll be cool.
Yeah, I think so too.
And I just bumped it. Okay, leave it alone. Leave it alone. All right. You are frozen and I am done. Oh, there she is. Sort of.
Sort of? Getting there.
Yeah, you're really sketchy.
Crap. Well, I am sketchy, but So if I've got a lot of glitter on a thing and I've already got it mixed up on my paper, I just pour it into a cup and keep it as its own like little special blend.
Yep.
Because you never know.
Yeah. I think some of the garbage, I call them the garbage can mixes. I think some of the garbage can mixes are the prettiest because they have all these different colors in them.
Yeah,
So,
sometimes they can have different sizes and they're really interesting.
yep. All right. Well, I think.
Yeah, this has got to dry.
Yeah, mine's got to dry as well. So join us next week. We will give you the dried details. Let you see it up close and personal, sort of, as best as we can.
Go ahead and clear coat it, and do we want to do a resin coat or not?
Let's do a resin coat on it as well.
Okay.
So I'm set myself up for all that. I'll probably get the dragon resin coated. I might not get this one resin coated. I don't know. I'm running low. I'm being very frugal with my with my resin. I'm like, oh, I don't know. But I have another resin project that I need to do, so I'll make sure I just mix up enough to do both of them, and because I still have Michael's mug that I'm working on. In fact, I think I'm going to do this little hack with it to fix some boo-boos in it. But we'll see. We'll see. All right, lady.
Let's see if it had any glow to it. Nah, I don't think it's going to.
Well, we'll see. Maybe. To see if the paint actually glows first before we invest in it.
True.
But, all right. I'm going to be going live with my friend Andy over on his channel at 1 o'clock Central Time today. Otherwise, join us here Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Time for Friday Night Flip Cup. You're not going to want to miss it. It's going to be a little crazy, I'm sure. So, you guys, remember, be kind to one another. Peace, love, and happiness.
Figured I better start waving now.